Exclusive: how Nigerian army secretly took away teenagers during invasion of Ebonyi state community, collected vigilantes guns meant for self-defense. Oh my God. The troops were reportedly numbered over 100, ransacked houses and looted small businesses in the community, Sahara Reporters has learned. We don't hear this kind of news in the northern part of Nigeria, where bandits and Boko Haram have taken over, their communities. We don't hear this kind of thing. Now, people are crying that Fulani herdsmen will not allow them enter their farms. They are even entering the community to kill them. Instead of you to go to the bush to look for killer herdsmen, you are going to people's houses, one after the other. Now, the vigilante guns, the small gun, when they get now, when they still take, put small fear for those Fulani people, when they say they can't, they kill them. Nigerian army don't collect them. Nigerian soldiers, they don't collect and go. Then those teenagers, when they take, waiting they take them for. Are they the killer herdsmen? This is the problem now. Because tomorrow they go say, Indigbo, this and that. These people, they have suffered a lot in the hands of this APC government. This government is not helping out matters at all. Igbo cannot even count how many young men that have been killed by this Nigerian government through their Nigerian soldiers and all that. The ones when we say they don't dey secret cell, their family members, they not agree make them see them. Some they die for them like that. This is too much now. You were called to come and rescue people from the hands of Fulani killers. Instead of you to go to the bush, you are going to people's houses to search. Waiting at the ransack for people's house. They steal people things and all that. They carry teenagers, they waka, they go. Be like say where God they foul this time around. This is just too unfair. I don't want to use that language. That where God is far. I know God's plan is always perfect. He has a plan for those evil people. One day they will get it. What they are doing to innocent Nigerians. Let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. How Nigerian army secretly took away teenagers during invasion of Ebonyi state community, collected vigilante guns meant for self-defense. One person was severely wounded, and 9 people, including teenagers and community security personnel, were adopted by the troops of the Nigerian army during the invasion of Obiogo community in Isialo, local government area of Ebonyi state, on Monday. The troops, who reportedly numbered over 100, ransacked houses and looted small businesses in the community, Sahara Reporters has learned. It was gathered that after ransacking 5 villages in the community and their farm settlement, the army adopted 5 members of community vigilantes that were set up after the gruesome Fulani herdsmen attacks that claimed 21 lives. Cartridge guns, some vigilantes and residents acquired after the armed herdsmen invasion of the community in March 2021 and October 2022 to defend themselves against further attacks were taken away, along those adopted. Some of those adopted are commercial motorcycle riders, that is Okada, who were adopted with their passengers on the road, as that is the only means of transport in and out of community when the invaders' soldiers were entering the community. Sahara Reporters had reported on Monday how the Nigerian soldiers invaded community in search of members of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, shooting sporadically and sacked residents of the community who fled to neighboring Enugu communities. Speaking to Sahara reporters, a resident of the community, Udo Emeka, disclosed that a resident of the community and ex-soldier identified as Anayo was adopted in his house in Amata village when the troops invaded. In a short video seen by Sahara reporters on Tuesday, one of the persons the soldier shot was thanking the Almighty God that he survived the onslaught. The victim, a middle-aged boy, was heard saying in Igbo land, "Good morning, my people. This is what we saw this morning. This is what Nigerian army troops that invaded our community this morning did to me. I narrowly escaped. This hand you are seeing is itching from gunshot. Nobody in the community now knows where each person has run to. Everybody in the community knows that I came home on Saturday and buried my brother, and this morning Nigerian soldiers that are supposed to defend and protect me and other people in the community wanted to kill me. I committed no sin, no offense. I was inside my house and the invading soldiers were shooting directly into the house from all directions. Their intention was to massacre people, but God in His infinite mercy saved my life." Another resident of the community, who gave his name as Udo Nwaze, told Sahara reporters that his shop he just stocked with goods and drinks for the Christmas and New Year celebrations were looted by the soldiers. The soldiers drank 10 cartons of beer and 2 crates of malt. They also took away 7 cartons of beer. I am still taking stock now to know other things they took away. About 20 provision stores were looted across the community. I am doing honest and legitimate business, and Nigerian security personnel have looted. So government is encouraging me to go into crime. He added, "I am a graduate of mathematics for 7 years without meaningful job, and I decided to come home to set up this business where I cannot rent. But what do I now get? Destruction by Nigerian government that could not provide a job for me. If I am the military, I should be a major or a captain, but because I am an Igbo man, I cannot be listed as a cadet in the Nigerian military." On October 13, 2022, Sahara reporters reported that armed herdsmen attacked the community, killed 1 person, wounded 2, and kidnapped 3, which the community paid millions in ransom to rescue their release. Armed herdsmen had also invaded the community on March 29, 2021 and killed 21 people, in which the federal government tagged reprisal attack for killing 3 cows in the community during the EndSARS protest, which was perpetrated by youth from across the communities in the area. Enugu State Governor Dave Årmy had, at the wake of the killing of the cows, arrested leaders of the community and forced them to pay millions to the owners of the cows, which they did. Unfortunately, in all the invasions, neither the soldier nor police intervened in the attacks. To date, security agencies had yet to arrest any of the assassins, despite recovering a phone belonging to one of the assassins of one of the scene of the attacks. The recovered phone was later handed over to Vice President Yemi Osibanjo when he visited the community weeks after the massacre. Meanwhile, Nigerians were yet to make any statement as to why the invasion, Nigerian army were yet to make any statement as to why the invasion and looting of the community by soldiers. With invasion, the Nigerian has set stage for another Fulani herdsmen attack in the community as guns some residents had acquired to defend themselves had been taken away. Also, their security men have